Good morning, everybody. John Lutz here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm in the kitchen, but no, I'm not cooking this morning, so you don't have to worry about that. I wanted to come this morning and talk to you a little bit about, it looks like we're going to get an early spring, which means that the 15-minute pastors should probably get their weenie carts out and start getting over to 53rd Avenue. That way they can start selling hot dogs because that's where they belong. These are a bunch of spineless cowards that are behind pulpits making big money, and they're more interested in what's coming in on the plate than they are getting people to heaven. And so I'm telling you guys, get away from this total garbage. We've got the second round probably coming up this year. High likelihood probably of it. And are you going to have your church shut down? Is your spineless, wonderful 15-minute goofball going to shut your church down? Is he going to tell you you can't sing? Out of the abundance of caution, we must shut our church down. You spineless coward. That's what you amount to. Basically that's what they are. And they're not making anything that would be helpful to the public or to the people that go to the church, deal with what we're going through now. They're making absolutely nothing relevant. Absolutely nothing relevant. And you're not hearing anything coming from the pulpit like that because they'll give you some blank-assed excuse about, we're only preaching the word. And because you can't make it relevant because you're a chicken shit is basically what you are. And so that's what they're doing. And probably they're being taught that, and even the upcoming ones are probably being taught that in their illustrious cemeteries to only do that. What does this remind you of? Sing louder while the trains go by? Possibly. Does it remind you of that? Well, it should remind you of that because that's where we're coming from. Another thing. You can't be so harsh and you can't be so bold and you can't be angry. Excuse me? No, this isn't nice and soft and fluffy and dragons and all sorts of dolls and whatnot. This isn't your little physical therapy room. This is going to end up being a very big spiritual battle, if it isn't already. And you better buck up because here we go. And your little nice Dr. Fluff and stuff isn't going to be of any help to you when it really gets down to being ultimately very serious. So they need to get their little hot dog cart all polished up and get down to 53rd Avenue and start getting those weenies, to all those people because that is where they belong. They sure in the you-know-what don't belong behind a pulpit being some type of a scared little weasel afraid to stand up for the Word of God. So, where does that leave us, and where does that leave the rest of the people that really want to believe and want to have have a hunger? Well, you're not going to get any help from them, that's for sure. They're only concerned again as the money coming into the plate and protecting their little prey group, and I'm not talking about P-R-A-Y. Their little prey group because they know that's where the bucks come in. You don't need that type of you don't need to be in that type of a place. You don't go there and you don't go Romans 13 and you don't give them any money and you tell them, if this is the way this place is, sayonara baby, I'm out of here. That's what you do. And as far as being upset or, you can't show any anger, yeah, I'm sure, let me see, someone that went in and kind of overturned some money changers and whatnot, was he nice and soft and mellow and wiggle like jello and happy slappy and never crappy? No, I don't think so. That wasn't the way it happened. And so, listen folks, you're going to need to go someplace and be fed by somebody who's willing to make a stand. And believe me, what's out in the pulpit, the pulpits today, just ain't going to cut it. So, and he said, well, there are good churches out there. Sure, there are good churches out there. The few, and hopefully you can find them. But little by little, even those will go by the wayside, because you're going to have to succumb to the new way of thinking. And so everybody, don't buy into this crap. Don't go. Don't put a diaper on your face. You don't probably need to go get jabbed a zillion times. Faith over fear. And you don't need to be believing what Dr. Fluff and Stuff tells you, and you don't need to have your preacher, little Polly Pegleg or whoever he or she is telling you what to do. You go to the Word of God, you believe it, and then you find somebody who's willing to stand up for that. And good luck to all of us trying to find that, because, like I said, more and more people are going to home churches, garage churches. If they can find a decent church, what was the famous line? A church alive is worth the drive. That's a great line. Yeah, do that. But don't just go anywhere and just sit like a bump on a log and oh God, and then go home and watch videos. Yeah, are you serving God? Well, yeah, I watch videos. That's what I do, and I put $5 in a little tract and I leave it for a waitress, and that then I've done my part. My duty's done. Yeah, right. You do the time. You stick in your dime. Don't believe in any of this bull crap. That's a wonderful testimony. You're doing a wonderful job for the kingdom, aren't you? Oh, yes. Only do the least that you can possibly do, and that alleviates you from actually making a difference. Oh, you're a wonderful example, aren't you? Yeah, this is what we're up against. And everybody should be angry. Everybody should be sick of it. And should be out there doing the best that they can do, whatever they do. You don't have to be a pastor or whatever, but whatever you do in your free time or whatever, in your community, in your home, whatever you, make a difference. Do something. Quit this namby-pamby religious game that everybody seemingly wants to play. You're either going to be wheat, you're going to be tares. There is no gray area. You're either your light or your darkness, and make the choice. Make a stand for Jesus Christ, or don't, and have a one-way ticket downstairs. Now, how do you like that for a few minutes in the kitchen? Oh, I'm lived up today, baby. Anyway, everybody have a super great day. Keep your faith in Jesus Christ. Please, I tell you, if you're in one of those places that is a religious hole, is basically what it is. It's a post-Christian church. A post-Christian church. All it is like I said, put in the dime and do your time. And that's all they want. So get out of those places immediately. If they're telling you they're going to shut down the church, but you still continue to go there. If they tell you you're going to wear a diaper on your face, and oh yes, well, no faith over fear here. We'll continue to go here. That's fine. Have that life. Live that life. But you're making absolutely no difference. And sitting on somebody's couch somewhere and watching videos about all these things is sure making an actual impact in your community and to the people around you, isn't it? Get fired up, people. Let's get fired up. Let's get fired up for God. Let's get fired up for our faith. And let's go make a difference in the limited amount of time that we may have. Keep your faith in Jesus Christ, everybody. Have a great day.